What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So it is time for the top 10 worst anime Funko Pops of 2022. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another top 10 video. It is the end of 2022. I cannot believe I'm saying that. This year I feel like just flew by and we've had so many anime releases. And with that, a lot of bad ones. Now you already know the question of the day is going to be related to the video, and that is name your top 10 worst anime Funko Pops down below. Now as always, as I go throughout this list, make sure to leave a comment down below whether you agree or disagree, and remember, even if you disagree, it doesn't have to ruin your day. Alright, let's get this started. So firstly, we do have our honorable mentions. Now unfortunately, we do only have 2 honorable mentions this year, but I'll explain why that is. First up, we do have 10-inch Infinite Deku here. Now, in my honest opinion, I didn't think we needed 3 versions of this. The common, the Funko Shop exclusive glow-in-the-dark, which was a great mold, and then the 10-inch version. It really makes no sense to make Deku 10-inch. So as cool as this mold was, it just didn't need to be a thing at all. Now unfortunately, this one's gonna be a little bit hard to take, but Zenitsu, the Funimation exclusive, and here's why. Obviously, this is a fantastic step up from the common. However, the overall detail and the execution was absolutely botched on this pop. Now, not only is it rocking a 2021 sticker and it was released in 2022, it does have water for lightning in the detail, given lightning and electricity is a huge detail with this character. Given we have multiple great characters like Luck Voltia or Killua, for example, with lightning effects all over them. Heck, even Edward Elric has better lightning than Zenitsu here. It's kinda weird that he turned out the way he did. And to add insult to injury, they didn't even make it glow in the dark for some reason. That was really weird, given they threw the regular common Zenitsu in the 4-pack for the Crunchyroll exclusive and made that glow in the dark, but this one apparently didn't need to be glow in the dark. I really don't understand that decision at all. The glow in the dark would have probably saved this pop. However though, he didn't deserve to be in the top 10 in my opinion. I still think this is a great step up from the original Zenitsu pop here, and it still does have a great amount of detail, even though it's lacking in a lot of areas. Now jumping into our list, coming at the number 10 spot, we do have the Guillaume Hot Topic exclusive with his Chase counterpart here. Unfortunately with this one, as cool as the mold is and as cool as the character is, and even if the tears do make sense, the execution on this was just not amazing. There's so much they could have done with a Chase for Guillaume and a Hashira like that, and then it feels poorly done. It feels like a poor attempt at a cash grab at the same time, and a lot of people don't like this Chase. However, a lot of people are completionists and just got it anyways for that specific reason. However, he technically is a big crier in the Demon Slayer anime, so I had to put him on the list, but I put him as far away from number 1 as possible. At the number 9 spot, we do have the Jujutsu Kaisen exclusive Sukuna with Chase here. Now, this is an exclusive over at Galactic Toys here, and as you can see, these are the portions that do glow on this pop, and it is a blue glow with all of the face markings and body markings all over him. However, they decided not to make the wound and the bloody chest glow in the dark, as well as the heart does not glow in the dark, and neither does his hair or eyes. And if you need further convincing, take a look at the Walmart exclusive Sukuna Deluxe pop here. As you can see, this one is a fantastic glow. Even though it doesn't make sense to glow and he's not a character that necessarily does glow in the dark, they still executed it very well, making the face markings glow, his hair glow, the bones glow, as well as his outfit glow. It's like a full body glow just about, and it looks amazing. However, you compare it to the Chase, it's like, what happened here? You could have done the same thing here. Now, even though he does not have the best glow on his pop, the mold is absolutely outstanding, so that's why he's ranked lower on the list. Over at the number 8 spot, we do have Kawaki, the Hot Topic exclusive. Honestly, this one I don't really have to explain because a lot of people who bought this pop fully understand the frustrations of trying to make this pop glow in the dark. Like, it's literally impossible, it feels like. Some have gotten this one to glow, but the majority couldn't. So again, I don't really feel like I have to say much about this. At least he has a really cool mold and design. At the number 7 spot, we do have Madara Uchiha here, also known as Toby if you own the original common pop. So essentially with this one, they just took the common pop and then painted a Sharingan eye and made the Akatsuki cloak, basically, or robe, excuse me, glow in the dark. That's really all they did with this pop, and changed the box name. As much as I personally do like the fact that the box does say Madara Uchiha, because for anybody who's watched Naruto, you know the exact reason why. I'm not going to say it here, but For that specific reason, I do like it. However, it's not enough to justify what they did with this because so many people love Toby's character and they were waiting for a new mold, a new version of Toby, and then this is kind of what we got all these years later. Honestly, if they put more thought into this exclusive instead of just trying to reuse the old mold, I think this could have been one of the best pops of the year. For example, I think this would have been a great pop if they actually used the cracked mask Toby in the fight versus what they did here. I think that would have been like pop of the year almost. At the number 6 spot, we do have 18-inch All Might here. This one personally just kind of felt unnecessary, very similar to the 10-inch Deku we mentioned in the honorable mentions. I get why they made this because he's a big character. However, at the same time, we've already received 2 different 10-inch All Mights, the regular common as well as the Funimation exclusive glow-in-the-dark version of him in the action pose. So it's like, did we really need a 3rd giant version of All Might? No, we didn't. In the number 5 spot, we do have Tsunade Rebirth, the AAA anime exclusive. Unfortunately, I do kind of like this one just because the markings on the face technically do make sense. However, just like Toby, there's so much more they could have done with this character and they chose to use the old mold. And given we don't have very many female characters in Naruto, I was kind of hoping when this rumor was out that we were getting another Tsunade pop, that they were going to go the extra mile. Now we obviously do also have the Pop Deluxe version of her being Hokage in the Boruto line. However, I'm just kind of like, the Rebirth, this could have been so awesome. Like literally, here's a great example with the blood and everything like that, battle damage. This could have been such a great pop, and then they just, the poor execution is just so frustrating. Now at number 4, we do have the Female Titan Glow-in-the-Dark Bait exclusive here. Now this one kind of had a number of issues because a lot of people wanted a new updated Female Titan, and then this is what we got, a green glow-in-the-dark. Like the green color was just the weirdest choice to me, like ever. On top of a lot of these actually arriving damaged, a lot of them arriving sideways, a lot of them arriving with broken inserts. I guess the inserts on these were very flimsy for some reason, so yeah, there was a lot of shipping complications. And the fact that the pop is green, why is it green? I don't get it, Funko. Why was green? Like pink, blue would have looked better, but green? At number 3, we do have Metallic Nezuko, the LACC exclusive. We learned from this exclusive that Funko mastered selling us the same pop 4 times. Now this is just one example on how the Demon Slayer collection isn't that amazing when you really look at it because it's full of Tanjiro variants and Nosuke variants and Nezuko variants for the most part. Now the worst thing about Metallic Nezuko was the fact that it was a Comic-Con exclusive and you have it in the same lineup as Naruto's Ninetales, which is a phenomenal pop. Phenomenal detail. Naruto's Ninetales, Metallic Nezuko. In the number 2 spot, we do have Funko Pop T-bundles here. And if you don't know what that is, basically, most of the time it's where they take a regular common, like, a great example is actually Metallic Nezuko. Essentially, they would have had the common Nezuko, made it metallic, and then threw a t-shirt next to it and put it in a bundle, thus a Pop T-bundle. And that's what they did pretty much all year. And here are just a few examples. We do have the regular common Tanjiro with a head swap in a T-bundle, Bakugo Metallic, we have the Pain as a glow-in-the-dark version of the common, Toru with a different colored eye, I believe, Aizawa Metallic, and Naruto running Metallic. Most of these are commons, just thrown in there with a different detail added. And as much as it sucks that they do this, you gotta admit it's pretty genius to be able to get rid of all that overstock of that specific common. However, it's only the 2nd genius thing. The number 1 spot for the top 10 worst anime Funko Pops this year is the repackaged multi-packs, whether it's a 2-pack, a 4-pack, an 8-pack, 6-pack, 7-pack, 9-pack. They haven't done 9-packs yet. I don't think so. I don't know, I'm sure it's coming. Anyways, yes, repackaged multi-packs, more specifically taking the 4 commons that already released a year ago most of the time and throwing it in a 4-pack, making one glow-in-the-dark and reselling it as an exclusive. That is the bane of my existence. It is the bane of most anime collectors' existence, and they do it in Marvel, DC, Disney, and all those other categories here. But yeah, that's number 1 on the list, guys. That is just, it is just the worst thing, but the smartest thing they could possibly do to resell you the same thing over again, essentially. Okay guys, so that was the top 10 worst anime Funko Pops of 2022. You can comment down below whether you agree or disagree. I would love to hear from you guys. But let's be real here for a second. This was obviously a little bit more of a negative video, given it was called Top 10 Worst Anime Funko Pops of 2022. But sometimes we do have to talk about negative topics. It can't always just be positive. And I want to be real with you guys. I want to be fully transparent on how I feel about things. I'm not just gonna say good things about everything, about every Funko Pop, because I don't like every Funko Pop. And if that's what you're here for, I'm sorry. I cannot give you that because that's just not me. One huge thing to point out though, guys, is that they have had so many great releases that have made so many people happy this year, myself included. Funko has had a fantastic year for anime, Marvel, DC, whatever the category. But since we're talking about anime, they've had a fantastic year this year. I can 100% tell you that because I have a top 10 best anime Funko Pops video coming out. I've already done all the research. I already have it created. That video is coming soon. So I will be giving props to Funko fully in that video because again, this was a great year for anime. One of the best in history so far. Alright, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that like button down below if you did enjoy. I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Now to end off the video, I do want to say a big shout out to all the Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate your love and support. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We do have a Patreon only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. Now, we also have a Facebook group with over 15,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade, and make sure to be following me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page to stay up to date. Alright, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.